And I'm going to sync them. Check, check. And we're going to check our weather.
100. Zelienople Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation 2155 Zulu weather. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Clear below 12,000.
This actually looks nicer now, doesn't it?
7 Celsius. Dew point 14. Altimeter 3014. Remarks. Density altitude 2,300.
Okay, that just tells us what the winds and the weather are here. And we're taxiing to the Zelienople traffic. Cessna 684 Sierra Papa is taxiing to runway 35 via Alpha Zelienople. You always want to make your calls to let people know where you're at. Now I'm steering it with the rudder pedals. That's one thing a lot of people don't get a hold of right away there. And you don't want to taxi too fast. You know, sort of a brisk walk maybe. But one of the ways I remembered not to try to touch the yoke was just sort of keep your hand up here or wherever, and you'll get used to. There's toe brakes on the actual tips of the rudder pedals, so I can slow us down with the toe brakes, obviously.
We take off. Windows need to be closed? Or?
Yeah, we'll close them. Do the pre-takeoff checklist. Now you sort of position here, and you want to try to point into the wind so that when you're running up the engine, it'll give you a little more cooling. But since there's no wind today, it's not used to doing that. Plus, we can actually see if anybody's coming in while we're sitting here doing our checklists. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more here. All right, where's the phone? And we're going to do what we call the run-up to check the engine and make sure it's functioning properly. Alrighty. Engine run-up. Okay, the parking brake is set. Doors are secure. Doors secure. Okay, handles down. Fuel selector valve is on both. See, there's a left and a right tank, and then both. And the shutoff valve is in, which is on. Elevator trim is set. That little trim tab on the back of the elevator relieves the pressure, so you don't have to constantly keep going like this back and forth. So you keep that sort of neutral. Mixture is rich. Now we're going to run the throttle up to 1800 RPMs. Right on the nose at 1800. Then we're going to check our magnetos left and right. We're going to go to the right, and we're going to look for a drop. See, we got a drop off at 1800. Put it back on. It goes back. We want to check the left now. We got the same drop. Both are back on now. And there's no carb heat in this plane because it's a fuel injected. But if you had carburetor heat, you'd pull that to send heat onto the carburetor to melt any ice if there was ice while you're flying. So the oil temperature is good. We're coming up in the green. The pressure's in the green. We got plenty of fuel. The exhaust gas temperature gauge is not working, and the fuel flow is good. We've got a few gallons per hour right now, and the vacuum is good, and the amperes are right on 0, so we're not charging, we're not taking away. So now I can throttle back. Everything looks good. The engine wants to run. Ammeter, magnetos, vacuum gauge, throttled 1000. Mixture, we're going to leave it rich. Alrighty. Track on here. Okay, good, we're good there. Okay. Before takeoff, flight controls. We go down, that elevator over there should go up. And this elevator should go down.
Okay.
We go turn it to the left, that elevator should go up, that elevator should come down. If you look in the back, you pull back, it should go up. Push forward, it should go down. Then you wiggle the tail, make sure the rudders work. So the flight controls are free and correct. Flight instruments are set. This is our attitude indicator, shows us our horizon if we're climbing or descending. We want that neutral. You want to make sure your vertical speed is neutral, you're not climbing or descending. Your altimeter set, we set that to the altimeter setting they gave us, but we know we're about 900 feet above sea level. and your airspeed indicator is on 0. We're set to, this is the radio for communications around here, and then this is the weather channel here. We'll change that as we go here. Check the annunciators, make sure everything's lighting up. Everything's lighting. Seat belts fastened, all fastened in. Your seat's secure. Okay, flaps, I'm going to give it a 10 degree of flaps. A little bit of flap on this takeoff. Okay, our climb out speeds, we're going to rotate at 55 and climb out at 74 knots. And if for some reason the engine were to quit, if we still have runway remaining, we're going to push forward and land on the remaining runway. If we don't get up to 1,000 feet, we're going to try to land straight ahead and not try to turn anywhere. If we do get to 1,000 feet, we'll be able to make a turn back and land on the runway, but you always have to get up to at least 1,000 before you even try to get back.
Okay.
Not that that's going to happen. Okay. Let me see what this one says. Okay, our transponder, we're on altitude already. We're squawking 1200, that's good. And the time off, it's about 22. Okay. Normal takeoff, flaps from on, apply power, climb out. Ready to roll?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Make sure nobody's coming in on final. Make sure nobody's coming in on that runway, and I don't hear anybody. Let's close our windows.
Yep.
Okay, we'll get some air once we get moving. Zelienople traffic, 684 Papa is taking out to runway 35. This will be departure to the east, Zelienople. Release the brake. We'll just check these brakes to make sure they work, and they do. Line up with the center line. Lots of runway. You want to make your transponders on. You want to check your gauges while you're starting to roll up, and you want to slowly, smoothly put in the power. Hold the power in. Airspeed's alive. Climbing. Keep it on the center line, 55, and it wants to fly. See that? It took off. I didn't even pull back on it. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Okay, we got off pretty quickly because we had that little bit of flap in there. Now that we've got some altitude, I'll take that flap off. Always want to push over a little bit. Check to make sure nobody's flying in towards you. Cool enough? You got some air blowing there?
Yep.
Okay. Look back over and see where we're sort of a little off course, but we're doing pretty good.
Okay.
Zelienople traffic, 4 Sierra Papa is departing the pattern to the east. Final call, Zelienople. See how smooth it is. See our shadow?
Yep.
Keep an eye outside. Sure nobody's over there we're turning into.
There are bike trails down there?
Yeah. Look at it, see the airport back there where we just took off?
Oh, yeah.
Over here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, very cool.
So we're up to about 1,000 feet above the ground right now.
Okay.
So
Cool.
It would take you to get all the way up here before you could turn around and try to make it back, because
Okay.
you'd never make it back if you tried to turn. And a lot of people crash because they think they can make it back to the airport. So let's see where we're headed. We're headed right towards Butler right now. So let's head a little bit further south. And find out where your dad's at. We'll go by. A little bit hazy out there. It's probably 10 to 20 miles visibility. Now you figure you can see, I don't think we can see downtown through that haze.
No.
So then we're going to roll back the throttle a little bit. You want to get it, you don't want to red line it all the time, so you bring it back a little bit. And you want to trim for level flight now. We're going to take it up to about 2,500.
How fast do you think we're going right now?
Right now we're going, let me see what we're going here. We are going 198 knots, because I guess there's a headwind. So yeah, we're only going 98 knots. So it's about 100, probably about 105, 107 miles per hour.
A little turbulence back there. My stomach dropped.
All right?
Yeah.
Just tell me if you're not okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. See, our airspeed is about 110.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry, it's about 105. And there's probably no wind, so we're really kind of going as fast as our airspeed says we are.
Beautiful up here.
It is, man. I got my hands off controls now, and it's almost trimmed to fly straight and level. And a lot of times, what you can do is just you can turn with the rudder pedals.
Oh, that's scary.
See? You all right?
Yeah.
Okay. See, it's wanting to climb now, so. It's a different feeling when you're in 3 dimensions, you know, and you don't have that ground underneath you.
Yep.
Took me a while to get used to it. Another thing it takes you a while to get used to is being able to recognize shit from the air, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You think you know what something looks like until you fly over it and you're like, what the heck, you know. Like your house, the first time you fly over your house or trying to even find your house.
A beautiful house down there.
Yeah. There's some really nice places that you see from the air.
Yeah.
So let's see, where are we headed? That's Butler, there's rocks, so we're headed just about in the right direction. That's Cranberry you're looking at there now. You can just see the edge of 79 there where we drove up. So I'm going to put on Pittsburgh approach so we can hear them.
Okay.
You'll hear the big jets flying around. Every once in a while you'll catch a glimpse of one. It's a little bumpy up here.
Yeah.
Make sure to let me know how you're feeling if you're...
I'm good.
Okay. Got enough air, sometimes that helps too.
Yep.
Always looking out for other airplanes, because nobody's watching for us but us, so. And I've got strobes on the wingtips there, those clear lenses. I've got them flashing right now to try to let people see us also.
Cool.
Bonus 413, Pittsburgh approach, roger, expect a visual approach.
I don't know if you can see Butler Airport over there, see that strip?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll go land over there if we have time.
Okay. Ah, look at that house back there. It's beautiful.
Yeah, there's some really nice shacks, man. We flew over one in Sewickley one time. It was just unbelievable. There's a guy pulling up into his right now, poor bastard. Then you got your cookie cutters over there.
Yeah,
so
look at this house right down here.
Yeah,
Jeez.
looks like a castle.
Jeez.
Well, wait till you see some of the ones at Fox Chapel too, you know.
Wow.
Let's see if we can recognize anything. It's Butler, so. See with my navigation.
Are we heading down right towards like Pittsburgh Mills Mall? Kind of?
Sort of, yeah. Yeah, exactly. You might, pretty soon you'll see the smokestack in Springdale.
Okay.
Why don't you text your dad and find out where he's at?
Okay.
Or call him, I don't know. You probably won't hear him. Probably be better to text if he answers you. Does he know how to text on that phone?
No.
Oh, jeez.
He doesn't know how to text.
He's probably at the golf course, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Now we're going 120 knots. But there's still no wind, so.
Should call my mom, tell her we're flying over the house.
Yeah. You might be able to tuck that up under your headphone and hear her.
What's that?
You might be able to tuck it up
Okay.
under your headphone and hear her.
Yep.
Because once you take those headphones off, it's loud.
Okay. Oh, you're right, it is.
Yeah.
Mom.
Cronus 413, descend to maintain 4,000.
I see the smokestack out Armorville. From north, kind of by Butler, coming down towards Massachusetts Hills. Beautiful up here. Alright.
Gonna
the
run
house?
outside in her birthday suit.
Oh, jeez. Where's your dad, on the golf course?
Yeah, he's on the golf
Okay.
course.
Want to take it for a while?
Sure.
Come on, you can do it. Scoot your seat up so you can get on the rudder pedals a little better. And you nailed that, that landmark, so why don't you fly towards that?
Alright, do I press anything on my feet, or?
Yeah, you just basically you're in pretty good flight right now. You can test it a little bit. You got it on the you keep your feet on the floor while you're in the air because you don't want to push the brakes necessarily. So you're just climbing a little bit now. So if you climb, then you just push that yoke forward a little bit, and it'll bring you back down until you get to the altitude you want, and then you just pull it back again.
Okay.
And then if you want to turn to the left or the right, you got your feet on the rudder.
That 1-4 radar contact, turn to
Keep your hands on the yoke, and I'll
and proceed on
I'll guide you through a turn, and you'll feel it.
Are you in emergency run?
I don't want to hear this.
Emergency.
Run.
Yeah. There's Route 8.
Yep.
That 1-4, understand you'll be at it below 2,000, and we are landing on the west. I'll point out traffic when you get close.
It's a light flight helicopter.
Oh, okay.
I'll turn that down just a little bit. Now, when you turn, you always want to use a little bit of rudder because when you just turn the yoke, the plane doesn't want to turn. See how that it just sort of rolled, and now it turns a little bit, but it's not efficient. So you got your foot on the rudders, put your hands on the yoke, and then just you give yourself a little bit of rudder pedal, and you turn it. See?
Yeah.
And you turn and you keep an eye out there, make sure nobody's over there, and then once you get to the heading you want, you sort of level it off and push a little bit of the left rudder back.
Okay.
And you're climbing, so you want to descend a little bit. Okay, and then when you want to turn left, clear over there, make sure there's nobody there, and then you just give it I usually roll the aileron and then give it a little kick in with the rudder. Like that.
So if you go left, you press the right foot?
No, you're left.
Left foot, okay.
So then you're coming back, you're pointed at the smokestack again, and then you roll straight. And you'll get the hang of this. This is your turn coordinator. Now watch when I push the right rudder pedal only. Watch what happens to that ball.
Yeah.
See that?
Oh shit.
And when you push the left rudder pedal, see that's that's uncoordinated flight. You okay?
Yeah, that was scary.
Yeah, it's a different feeling. But when you don't have that ball in the center, that you're not flying efficiently. You want to have the airplane straight. But see, when I turn, see how it rolls, and then you put your foot on that ball. So if it's sliding that way, you put your foot on that ball and you keep that ball in that little cage. And then likewise, when you're turning back to the left, you see I'm a little uncoordinated there. So go ahead and take it a little while. You can see the bridges in Armor.
Am I going left, or?
Yeah, you're turning left.
So bring it back to the right a little?
Yeah, roll it back until you're level. Just try to keep an eye on the horizon with this and make sure it's, that you're sort of level. You're sort of turning back to the right now.
Yep.
which is fine. There's Rock Airport, you see it over there?
Yeah, oh, Springdale?
Yep. I'm gonna tune them in too so we can make sure we don't foul their 122.8. There's nobody down there flying around. That's a good landmark to go for. So you're doing good. You're keeping it level.
Yep.
And you're turning just a little bit.
To the right.
Yeah, so you want to just bank it back to the left just a little bit. And the way most people fly is that they if it's visual, you try to keep a reference on the see, like right there is the horizon.
Okay.
So you want to try to keep that sight picture.
The same.
Yeah, keep that there. You really can't see a horizon very well, obviously, but it's there. You can just see a figment of it. So you try to keep that when you're wanting to be straight and level.
Yeah.
And then also with your altitude. Now, if you see, more of the horizon, that means you're descending, and if you see less of the horizon, you're climbing. So you. Didn't hear that. Okay. So why don't you turn to the right and we'll head down 28.
Piper Warrior, November 90908 Kilo is 10 miles to the northeast, inbound full stop for runway 23.
I'm so scared right now.
You're scared?
Yeah.
Well, let me know if you want me to take it.
We'll drive. Yeah, I don't want to drive it.
Okay. Okay.
I'm nervous when I drive.
All right. We'll get out. Once you get a little more comfortable.
Okay.
You can take the controls. You can't do anything up here. There's nothing you can do. It's not going to drop out of the sky.
All right. Alton Bridge.
Yeah. Alton Bridge.
Oakmont Country Club.
Yep.
Beautiful.
We'll drop down a little bit lower so we can hopefully see her.
Record 130 Lima Papa, Pittsburgh approach, altimeter 3014. Cedric to the airport, expect a visual approach to runway 2.
See, now we're dropping. We're dropping about 700 feet per minute.
Okay.
And you can see that in the altimeter starting to wind down.
Yep.
11 o'clock, a mile southbound on our base for 28 right. It's an Airbus descending on a 35.
This is pretty cool.
I love looking down at the river and everything.
Oh, this is awesome.
Golden Eagle 420.
So you're going to have to point out your house to me.
Okay.
Clay County traffic, that's the 5451 Romeo, Zingo left downwind for 24, simulated engine out, Clay County. 0.
That 28 over there?
Yeah, it's 28.
It'll be right on the other side of 28.
Okay, so there's Montrose Hill.
Yep.
So you're back over here, right?
28. That's right over here. There's the big house. That's right across from my house.
Okay, that's Sorcy's, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then my house is right on the other side.
I see your house right now. To see if you can find it.
I see it. I see the In-N-Out Market.
Yep.
Powers Run. There's my house right there.
8 miles, opposite direction of 170.
This is awesome.
3000.
If we can see your mom.
Go right over it.
Get your phone out and take a picture.
This is awesome.
You out there?
Yeah, I see it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there she is in the backyard. I can see her down there. That's funny.
It's a different picture, isn't it?
This is a way different picture from up here.
One of the things you have to practice is doing turns around a point. So you
Okay.
pick a point like that, and you have to put the wingtip on it there and just keep turning around it and
Huh. Very cool.
circle around it a couple times.
At 14, traffic 2 o'clock, 5 miles northwestbound. He's just coming up over the point at 3500, descending for 28 right, a regional jet.
Rock Airport service car active.
Front is 413, the traffic 2 o'clock, a mile and a half.
I can see her in the yard down there. Red shirt on.
3000.
Yeah, I see her. It's hard to see her, but she sees us.
Yep.
All right, you done?
Yep.
Okie dokie.
That's awesome.
We'll pull our flaps off.
Oscar 0 Lima Papa, descend and maintain 3,000.
Nice.
So we'll go do some landings and see how you like them.
Alright, cool.
Cancellation of IFR.
Climb back up a little bit.
413, thank you. Cancellation received. Radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved. Good day.
There's the Wise Hill tank. There's
Oh,
Shadow Ridge there.
Yep. Yeah, that's the water tower I was talking about. 4 of those houses were there.
Yep. Saw Dante's house that he's built back there.
And rock traffic. Pilatus is about 5 miles to the northwest inbound. We're going to overfly the field, showing left traffic for 17 at rock.
See, there's a plane coming in for Rock and Pilatus.
Oh, okay.
He's northwest and he's going to be coming in. That's why you always want to listen to the airports you're close to, so that if anybody's coming in, you can avoid them.
You're heading north right now?
We're heading about 30 degrees. We're sort of heading east, northeast.
Okay.
There's a mill straight ahead of us there. We're going to climb up a little bit more now.
Okay.
Calling pit again, that was an early one.
There's Rock over there.
Cool.
Pit 02, flag radar contact. Proceed on course, climb maintain 3,000.
Clearing county traffic 5451 Romeo, left 1 for runway 24, clearing traffic.
Rock traffic, Cessna 4 Sierra Papa's about 4 to the south. We're just transitioning the field over the river, looking for traffic.
Air rock traffic, Pilatus is turning a left midfield downwind for 17 now. We'll stay west of the river.
Okay, 4 Sierra Papa has a Pilatus. We'll stay clear. See that plane over there, Steven?
Yeah, yep.
Yep.
Cool.
Good eyes, man.
Cool. He's landing at Rock now?
Yeah, he's going to head back and land at Rock. Stay clear of him. Always keep him in sight.
Traffic.
Yeah, it'd be tough to see.
Romeo, turning.
Yeah. Now when we get above him and look down, then you can't see him. I mean, it's hard to pick him out again now.
Yeah.
When he's above the horizon, you can see him sometimes. But
Pit 02, are you just VFR West 1, or are you going to do anything involving wheeling the tower?
he's going to be descending too, and we're climbing. So.
Okay.
Not the nicest day, you know, with that haze,
A
but
little haze. Yeah.
some days are better than others.
Clearing traffic, Cessna 5451 Romeo, turning final runway 24, clearing traffic. And rock traffic, Pilatus is turning left face 17 rock.
Degrees right.
So he's back there turning left face.
Also traffic, Piper Warrior, November 90908 Kilo is entering the left downwind for runway 23 Connellsville.
We'll head back towards Butler, maybe do a landing up there.
Cool.
Nice thing about this GPS now, if I want to go to Butler, I just find Butler on there,
Yeah. Drop him
hold
in.
it, and then go direct, and that'll give me my magenta line.
Cool. Very
And I
cool.
just turn.
Number 44 Alpha, Pittsburgh approach, altimeter 3014, what type of approach you want to follow?
How high are we
Yeah,
up
rock
now?
traffic, Pilatus, turning about a mile.
We're
runway,
about 2,800 feet. And we're probably about 1,500 feet above the ground.
418 Delta Lima, roger. What's your destination, Butler?
We're going to Youngstown.
Youngstown, descend and maintain 8,000, 418 Delta Lima.
That controller doesn't sound very happy. There he goes, he's turning. You can just see
Yeah, I
glints
can
off
see
of
him.
his wings.
The
See him?
light, yeah.
So he's turning, he's
Clearing traffic 5451 Romeo, departing runway 24, left closed traffic. Clearing traffic.
he's on final now.
difficult flying at nighttime?
You just gotta keep your eyes on the gauges. You want to make sure that. I'm gonna turn that off since we're departing.
Zelienople Municipal Airport. For departure, radar contact.
Connellsville traffic, Piper Warrior, November 90908 Kilo is turning left base, runway 23, Connellsville.
Number 44 Alpha, descend and maintain 4,000.
Yeah, it's not a real nice day for sightseeing.
Oh, this is nice though.
You like it?
Yeah,
Cool.
awesome. Never get to see this on the ground.
We didn't get to go see where your dad's at. He probably saw us fly over. I'm gonna stay down at 2,500, so.
Hit 02, flight pit.
Are you starting a descent then?
Yeah, I'm just
Hit
gonna
02,
descend a
radar
little
service
bit.
terminated, squawk 1200.
Just down at 2,500. There's really no reason to go any higher.
Number 420 Whiskey Oscar, contact Cleveland Center 120.6 today.
Okay, Butler frequencies are 12145.
418 Delta Lima, contact Youngstown approach 133.95.
3395, 8 Delta Lima, good day.
12305.
Simulated engine out, full stop, runway 26, Butler.
That was the instructor that I just had, Ron.
Yeah.
That was him. Oops, see, I'm going too far down now. Doggone it. Should have told me I was going too low. He's putting that guy through the paces.
A lot of open land up here.
Yeah, you want to always be looking around.
Yep.
If you had an engine failure, where you could land.
Yep.
Got a little bit of options if you had a power failure.
Yeah. Our shadow way back there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's awesome.
Archer 3806, Mike, final 26, full stop, Butler County.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, you gotta always check your gauges. The fuel flow's in the green. The vacuum pressure is good. The amps are on the slightly down, so we'll just leave them up a little. Leave the strobe off.
Yeah.
But doesn't look like we're discharging too badly. And the fuel pump's off. Pressure's good. Temperature's good.
It's so nice up here.
Yeah, it's smooth. It's a smooth day.
Nice.
I think we got enough time. Well, I don't know if we'll have enough time to head to Franklin.
Butler County traffic, Archer 2806, Mike, clear 26, Butler County.
Yeah, we'll go over them. You know, if you want to take the controls some more.
Butler traffic, Air Request 81, 20 miles to the east, inbound for landing runway 26, Butler.
There's Butler Airport over there.
He's to the east. He'd be out
Yeah,
here.
he's out here somewhere. He's 20 miles out though. I don't know why he called that far out. That looks like a big heart right there.
Butler traffic, 444 Alpha, we're 15 miles south, inbound, gonna be landing 26.
That's pretty cool. Take a picture of that.
Portage County, Beach 1933 Lima, departing the pattern from the north, Portage County.
I'm gonna climb up and get out of the way of everybody.
Okay.
Butler County traffic force here. Papa is transitioning the airspace from the south to the north at 3,000 feet. Butler traffic. Yeah. Put those strobes back on. He should be lower if he's going to land. You know, he wouldn't be up here where we're at. He should be down there around pattern altitude, which is 2,500 feet. Okay, we're 3,000. I'm just going to hold it here. See our Butler off to our left there.
Oh yeah, okay.
Butler traffic air request A1, 10 miles to the east, inbound for landing runway 26, Butler.
Now let's go land at Butler. What the heck?
Yep.
Hey, mixture's rich. We'll run out here a little ways. He's coming in back behind us, coming straight in probably. We'll go around and do this is a standard pattern entry, the way we're going to do this.
Yep.
See what the winds are.
Temperature 27 Celsius, 2.15 Celsius. Altimeter 3018. Remarks, density altitude 2,600. Butler County Airport, automated weather observation 2213 Zulu weather. Wind calm. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition clear below 12,000. Temperature 27 Celsius. 2 miles south. Going to be on base runway 26. Butler traffic.
See him yet?
What's up?
Do you see him yet?
Yeah. He's left base, so he's coming in at an angle and then going to turn.
Butler traffic air request 81. We are 5 miles east of the field. We understand there's traffic inbound from the south and from the east. If you guys give us position reports, it'd be great.
Yeah, 444 Alpha, we're 3.5 from the field on left base for 26.
And 9 Whiskey Tango, I'm a Mooney. I am 3 miles off of your left wing.
Roger, request A1. We're going to go ahead, just enter left upwind, runway 26, circle around the field, and then...
I think we'll stay away from there.
Okay.
There's a little too much
traffic,
business.
yeah.
That's no fun.
All right, I'm going to follow this plane that's entering the pattern here. I got you in sight.
Yeah, Roger, we got somebody here off our wing, off our left wing, so we're just going to enter the upwind and circle around the field. Aircraft A1.
Yeah, 444 Alpha base 26, Butler traffic.
All right, 444 Alpha, this is the Mooney. I'm about 2 miles behind you. I'm just going to follow you. I'll be number 2.
All right, sir, we'll be at full stop. We'll get off quick for you.
Yeah, me too. What kind of airplane are you?
We're a Sovereign.
I take it that's faster than the Mooney.
Just a little bit. And 444 Alpha's turning 2 mile final, runway 26, Butler.
Yeah, it got busy real quick over there.
Yeah, it did.
We'll head right up to Lake Arthur.
Yeah, 9 Whiskey Tango's the left base for Butler, and I got the traffic in sight.
Butler traffic, air request A1, return left crosswind, runway 26 will be number 3 for landing, Butler.
A lot of times you'll see hawks and eagles up here. They're just floating along.
I could be in the air all day like this.
Isn't it awesome?
Yeah, just stay like this.
There's another airport right over there, Butler Farm Show.
Okay.
That little flat area right there, there's a little airport right there.
Okay.
At Butler, Mooney is turning a 2 mile final for 26 Butler.
Butler traffic, Air request 81's turning left downwind, runway 26, Butler.
Yeah, I see you out there. You got lots of space.
Coming up on the lake. Yeah, it's a nice smooth day, even though it's not the greatest visibility. It's still smooth.
Butler traffic, 444 Alpha's clear, 26.
Okay, we'll get rid of him now.
Is that the lake up there?
Yep.
Lake Arthur?
Yep. Want to take the controls again?
Yep.
Go ahead. Look, Mal, he's flying.
Going a little left, right?
Yep.
Pull back a little.
Yep. Just climbing a little bit and see how you're.
Yep.
Push forward just a hair, and there. Good. That's a good looking sight picture right there.
Cool.
You'll get to the point where you're a little more relaxed and you're not.
Yeah, I'm nervous.
Yeah. And the more you know, a lot of times when you hold on to it like that, just
Yeah.
try it with one hand. Just,
Okay.
you know, just try to ballpark it.
Yep.
This is a pretty popular place for people to fly around, see?
Oh, yeah.
Always got to keep your eyes peeled. You got a good eye, though. You picked out those two planes.
Uh-oh.
What?
Felt like it was moving. I don't know if it was the wind or just me.
Push the rudder pedals a little bit. Feel how that messes with your ass a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, just push one rudder pedal a little bit. You don't have to turn. Yeah, there you go. That's a pretty good coordinated turn right there. A lot of times you push it and you don't have to hold it all the time. You sort of get it into that turn and then you can let off a little bit of that rudder.
Nice little long turn.
And see, they build these planes so they're really stable and they want to fly straight and level. They make them that way so that they're not constantly, you don't have to sit there and constantly hold on to it. The sun glistening off the lake, that's awesome, huh?
That's beautiful.
Good turn. A little more left rudder, there you go. That's good. Nice and smooth.
Wow, look at that.
Some kind of dew on the lake down there, see it?
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty.
It's tough when you're flying into the
Sun.
sun in the summertime. Put my shades on, these don't help usually though. Makes me look cooler though.
Make a right turn.
Yep. You ever been up to Grove City?
Yeah, the outlets?
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll go up there and land up there real quick.
Okay.
See if I can land this thing.
Hey, Mitch.
Okay, you're headed right forward. If you keep that shot right there, you're good.
Yeah.
There's 79 right down there, so you can follow that right up.
Okay.
We're about 3,000 feet, so you climbed a little bit. That's okay. Grove City's traffic pattern is 2400. And their elevation is 1371.
Venango Regional Traffic Number 24 Tango Sierra is 9 miles to the southeast, overflying the field at 3,500 feet to the north.
Sounds like he's
Venango
laughing.
Regional Traffic.
All right, we are 9 miles. I'm going to call. Grove City traffic, Cessna 684 Sierra Papa is 10 miles to the south, inbound for landing, Grove City.
Basically, you're steering with your feet.
Yeah. I mean, you can actually steer. See, if you give it a little bit more, it'll level back out again, and you can sort of. So if you're doing something with your hands, reading a chart or something, you can sort of, once you get it to where it's not going to climb or descend, you can turn it with your feet.
Cool.
You still have the plane?
Yep.
Okay. Just follow 79. We'll just get up there. Then we'll have to rock it back.
Are we climbing or are we just staying level?
We're level. See the indicator there?
Yep.
Franklin traffic 152 Bravo Juliet, about 15 miles to the northeast, inbound for a touch and go. Franklin.
Venango Regional Traffic, Warrior 24 Tango Sierra, about 7 miles to the southwest of the field, 3,500 transitioning northbound. Venango Regional Traffic.
And regional county traffic, skydivers are on the ground.
We're about 7 miles from the airport. Grove City traffic, Cessna 4 Sierra Papa is 5 to the south, inbound for landing, Grove City. And the airport's just up that way. See where those 2 water towers are over there? That's right about where the airport is. And it's right on the approach, or the approach is right over 79. Okay, I'm going to descend you down a little bit now. Go ahead, you can just keep it straight. You can descend by just pulling the power, and just the lack of the power will help you to start descending. Grove City traffic, Cessna 4 Sierra Papa's 5 to the south, will be entering a left downwind runway 28, Grove City. That'll be a full stop, Grove City traffic. All right, why don't you let me take it?
Yep.
And we want to come down to 2,400 feet. That's their pattern altitude. It's about 1,000 feet above the runway.
Okay.
Can't really see the airport you can see the shops there. The airport's right on the other side. So we're about at pattern altitude now. Just hold it there. I'm going to mixture rich. Our fuel selector is on both. Our fuel is in.
Venango Regional Traffic, Warrior 24 Tango Sierra, about 2 miles now west of the field, 3,500 northbound, Venango traffic.
Okay, everything's looking good. We'll put our landing light on. Our strobe is on. And we'll start to turn into our downwind. Grove City traffic, Cessna 4 Sierra Papa is turning left downwind runway 28
full stop, Grove City.
And we'll go out here a ways and come back around. Get a good sight picture before we make sure we're good to land. First notch flaps. They're descending. Want to get about a 500 foot per minute descent rate. A little far out right now.
Grove City traffic, Cessna 4 Sierra Papa's downwind runway 28, Grove City.
And we're sort of an angled downwind. So let
Grove City traffic, 4 Sierra Papa's turning left base, runway 28, full stop, Grove City.
the airport. Yep. Okay, so this is our base turn.
Yep.
And we want to give it another notch of flaps. Keep dropping. Pretty good long runway here too. Make sure nobody's coming in on final. And we're just about where we want to turn onto our final.
Grove City traffic, 4 Sierra Papa's turning final, runway 28, full stop, Grove City.
It's kind of intimidating because you're coming in over the
highway.
Yeah. Don't think they have any approach indicators here, so I'm going to drop my last notch of flaps. So we got the flaps way out, see them there?
Yep.
And that's a good sight picture for your landing when you're coming in on a runway. You want to get that kind of a sight picture right there and keep it that way. And if you need to make you want to watch your airspeed here. And you want to make sure that your airspeed's steady at low enough an airspeed so you're not coming in too hot. And you want to keep that sight picture.
Yeah.
And there's no wind, so this is a piece of cake. So I got the runway made, the power's pulled, just keep it straight with the rudders. And as we come down, we want to rotate, flare it, hold it off, hold it off, hold it off. See that? Just keep it going straight with the rudders. Don't hit any brakes yet until you slow down to a reasonable speed.
Juliet, about 5 miles to the northeast. Inbound for 45 to the downwind of runway 3, Franklin.
And we'll just come down here, we'll turn back down. Like they just cut it.
Grove City traffic, 4 Sierra Papa's back taxiing runway 28, Grove City.
There's a staff medevac. So now we pull our flaps back up, make sure the mixture is rich. There's no taxiways at this airport, so you have to back taxi.
Okay.
We want to announce that.
West downwind, runway 3.
So we told them we're back taxiing on runway 28. So we cleaned it up, we got our flaps up now. Our mixture's back to being rich again because that gives you your most fuel.
Yeah.
Fuel selectors on both. We still got plenty of fuel. All the gauges are in the green. Everything's looking good. You want to check that stuff every once in a while. How'd you like that landing?
Pretty good.
You get to do the next one.
No.
See, then there's a little loop-de-loop. Sometimes they just have a little pull-off where you always get on the taxi marks.
Yep.
And then you just follow the taxi marks all the way around. Taxi lines are yellow and the runway lines are white.
Grove City traffic, 4 Sierra Papa's clear of active 28, Grove City.
Those are your hold short lines. You always want to stay behind those if you're not intending to get on the runway or somebody else is coming in.
Okay.
So see, it has a double dash and then a double solid. You always stay on this side of the dash lines. The other side is the active side where they're. So normally if we were just coming here to start up, we'd do that run up again, but we don't have to because we know the engine's developing power and nobody's coming in.
Runway 3 connect.
So I'm gonna go ahead and announce that we're gonna be taking off again. Make sure, even though we can hear there's nobody there, that doesn't mean somebody without a radio, because it's legal to fly without a radio. Isn't flying around here without a radio, or coming in on the opposite runway. Grove City traffic, 684 Sierra Papa's taking active runway 28, departure to the south, Grove City. Then you don't want to linger too long out here when you get in position. We'll give it a notch of flaps.
Franklin traffic 152, Bravo Juliet.
That'll help us. Feet on the floor.
3 out of 45. Franklin.
No brakes, power's up. Airspeed is coming up. Popped in, we got 40. Probably going to want to jump into the air again. We're going to hold it on for a little bit. 40, 55, and we're going to rotate, and we're off. Got a good steady climb, 500 feet per minute. Wings level. And we got some airspeed, and we're getting some altitude, so we'll take off that notch of flaps, and you'll feel the lift, feel how it's sort of floated out there.
Levels you off?
Yeah, well, it takes away some of the lift. When you have flaps in, you have a little bit of flap, it gives you more lift, and then when you pull those flaps in, now you're losing a little bit of lift. So you want to make sure that you have a positive rate of climb before you take that notch of flaps out, because you could settle back down onto the runway. You want to make sure to look over your nose, make sure nobody's coming in on you. We can shut off the landing light now. And we're climbing out. And once you get up to a reasonable altitude, then you can turn. A lot of times they want you to go straight out before you turn.
Okay.
Grove City traffic, Cessna 4 Sierra Papa is departing the pattern to the south. Final call, Grove City.
Franklin traffic 152, Bravo Juliet, turning base, runway 3, Franklin.
Now, will anyone ever talk back to you if it's like, there's like traffic or something on the runway?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll announce their position, they'll tell us what their intentions are. So let's see, let's plug Zelienople back in here and go direct. And we need to turn that way a little bit. Look at the bugs already on the windshield. And there goes the airport. And we're back up to about 2,500.
Franklin traffic 152, Bravo Juliet, it's on final runway 3, Franklin.
Let's hold it here. Back a little bit. When I adjust the mixture, watch the RPM. The RPM will start to drop off.
Yeah.
And you run it back in, because when you get to altitude, the air is less dense, so you don't need as much fuel.
Okay.
When you have that mixture all the way in, you're juicing it with a lot of fuel, which is good because you're cooling the engine, but it's wasteful, and sometimes it's not as good for the engine to be cooling it that much.
Yeah.
See, with this thing, with my little airplane, I just put the little blue trend line. Whoops. Little blue trend line right on the purple magenta line, and it'll take me right there.
That's pretty cool.
And we'll dial back into Zelienople, which is 1219 or 1229.
7, we'll be staying airport function, Tri-City.
And we're just about on time. It's about 20 till, so 25 till. We got to fuel up, so we want to make sure to have the plane back in time for the next guy.
Cool.
Let's see what the winds are doing at Zelienople.
Zelienople Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation 2255 Zulu weather wind calm visibility 10 clear below 12,000 temperature 27 dew point 14 altimeter 3013 remark density altitude.
Okay, we're good. So we're going to use that same runway because whenever there's no wind, they have a
traffic check 580 for Foxtrot.
Turning left downwind 17 at Tri-City.
They have a no wind runway, which is 35. They like to use that. That way it's a standard. Want to fly us back?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Gonna stay straight on that line, right?
Yep.
So a little bit left.
Yeah, a little bit left now.
Final 1 8 turned in.
Oh, that's too far.
Yeah, that's a little too far. Okay, you gotta get the feel of it. And you're climbing a little bit, so.
Zelienople traffic, Archer 2806 Mike is 4 miles to the east, inbound for landing at Zelienople.
That's that guy that went out. My instructor, Ron.
Traffic Cherokee 5804 Foxtrot. Turning left base, runway 17, 04 Foxtrot at Tri-City.
So we're still a little far north for him to worry about him. He's down here. There you go. Let's go direct to PJC, and I'll put it up there for you. There you go.
Philly traffic 2806 Mike 3 to the east. Anybody in the pattern to Zelienople?
No, but we're heading there, Ron. We're about 13 to the north.
All right, winds are calm. You're coming in from the north. We may just do 17 here.
What's a 17?
Runway 17. Okay, we'll follow behind you there. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, we're going to do a couple full stops, so let me know when you're on final so we get out of your way. No less where we're back up.
Traffic Cherokee 5804 Foxtrot. Turning final 17, touch and go. 04 Foxtrot.
04 Foxtrot. Jolly ho, mate. Jolly good, mate. Jolly good.
Philly traffic 2806 Mike, turning downwind. Full stop 17 Zelienople.
There we go. Take a look at the camera now. You look at it?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do it one more. Ready? Smile. Cheese. Thank you, Arthur.
Yeah. Travel a long way, a lot of ground.
Yeah, I'll send you the. You can load the track into Google Earth, and you can see everywhere we went.
Cool.
Pretty awesome.
Cool.
Showed circling around the house and everything. I can see the airport. See that little light spot with the little hangars?
All the way down there to the
yeah.
left? Okay.
Yeah, sort of straight ahead. See that little open space there?
Yeah.
Like a light tan with about 4 little buildings on it. That's the airport right there.
Okay.
And that's 10 miles away, so that's nautical miles. Zelienople traffic 684 Sierra Papa is 10 to the north. We'll be entering a left downwind runway 17 Zelienople.
Traffic Cherokee 5804 Foxtrot, turning left crosswind for runway 17, Tri-City.
Zelienople traffic, Archer 2806 Mike, left base 17, full stop, Zelienople.
I think we'll enter left base is what we'll do rather than doing a straight in. So if you want to head to that way a little bit, we'll get out of his way because he's in the pattern. And we'll try to work our way in. I'll start descending you down a little bit.
Cherokee 5804 Foxtrot, turning left downwind for runway 17 at Tri-City.
That's good.
Sierra Papa, final 17, full stop Zelienople.
You're good. You'll see it over there?
Yep.
Okay, that's the airport. You got a good eye. Took me forever to try to find. That's another way you tell what the winds are doing. See the wind? So actually he's landing on 17. There is a little bit of a wind from that direction, not much. Because that's south, so the wind's coming from 17. Or coming from the south, I should say. There really is no wind.
That's it, the airport right
Yeah,
up
that's
there.
it. But keep going this way a little bit more.
Okay.
See it out there?
Yep.
We should be able to pick him up here shortly.
Tri-City traffic, Cherokee 5804 Foxtrot, returning west base, Tri-City.
On the same frequency, you'll hear other airports. That Tri-City's way over in Ohio somewhere.
Really?
Yeah. So they only have so many frequencies, and you'll...
Zelienople traffic, Archer 2806 Mike, clear 17, Zelienople.
And Force Air Pop is taxiing back for another takeoff on 17. Hey, Don.
Yeah, Ron, we're about 5 out. We're going to enter a left base runway 17. You guys can go ahead and bug out there. You may even get into downwind before we get in there. Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're coming straight in 17, Zelienople traffic.
All right, we'll look for you. If we can squeeze out, we'll do it. But we'll stay out of your way. Did you sell him on taking lessons?
Say again?
I said, did you sell him on taking lessons?
Yeah, I think he's sold. I'll give him your number.
All right, I'll talk to him.
All right. Let's rock it in a little bit.
And Zelie traffic, Force Air Pop, we're going to depart on 17 close pattern, Zelienople. We'll be out of your way, Don.
417, Tri-City.
We're still about 4 miles out.
Foxtrot, touch and go 17.
Zelienople traffic, Archer 2806 Mike, taking off 17 closed traffic, Zelienople.
See if you can see him there. Is he still on the ground? Is that him? Or is he rolling?
I see somebody on the ground down there.
That's him. Some of these houses out here too.
I know, it's nice.
Okay, here we go. This is an interesting approach because you're coming down through a valley. There used to be lakes right here, but they drained them. See, I see him rolling there. See him taking off.
Yep.
Zelienople traffic, Force Air Papa's final runway 17. Full stop, Zelienople.
So he's taking off right now.
Bunch of killdeers down here flying everywhere.
Bunch of what?
Killdeers, the little birds. There's always birds on this airport.
There's a lot of them today. Usually on when we were taking off, where we noticed them most. All right, we'll be close pattern. Full stop. We're done.
Okay, Ron. We're about a mile final, runway 17. We'll be out of your way. Zelienople.
Zelie 2806 Mike's going to be turning base. Crosswind. Turning crosswind from 17 Zelie.
So we want to get our power down. So you have to be in that white arc right there to put any flaps down.
Okay.
So you want to slow down. Yeah, we're getting close, so I'm going to add another notch. I don't think it'll rip them off. And trim, you want to make sure you get to trim and the airspeed. We're a little high. And I'm going to add my last notch flap. Zelienople traffic, Force Air Papa short final, runway 17, full stop, Zelienople. See right where those little chevrons meet the stripes where it says 17?
Yeah.
There was 6 geese sitting right in a puddle right there one night I was coming in.
You didn't see him or
No,
last second?
you can't see them until you get right down there, you know? And it's like, oh shit. Well, luckily I flew right over them and they didn't take off. So you want to land after those chevrons where those stripes are.
Okay.
See the birds. Oh, killdeers. Oh, I don't want to hit you. I don't want to hit you. Yep, almost hit that one. Okay, hold it off. Hold it off. Hold it off. Hold it off. And we're going to hit that one. Wow.
Close. A lot of birds.
Archer 2806 Mike,
Wow.
downwind 17 full stop, Zelienople.
Well, you weren't kidding, Ron. We almost got a couple.
Yeah, they're like everywhere.
Yeah, that was close.
Yes.
We almost diced a couple. All right, cleaned up, take off the flaps. We're going, whoa, son of a bitch.
Just right in front of us.
That's why sometimes I think I'm going to bring one of those air horns. I'm just going to taxi off here. You want to get off the runway as soon as you can, but since there's nobody else in the pattern, just roll it out. Zelienople traffic, Force Air Papa's clear of active 17, taxiing to the fuel pumps by Alpha. Zelienople. And we get to fuel it up. We got 15 minutes to go, so we're in good shape.
Cool.
Those little sons of bitches. Get out of the way. Wow.
Bet you'd be pretty cool to fly one of those jets over.
Oh my god. I do it in the simulators. I don't know if I could do it in real life. See, and now we're back down to our altitude 900 feet where we started. Hope I can start this thing up again. It's warm now, so I should be able to start. Alrighty, now I'm going to turn off the aviation.
We're still recording. So did you have a good flight? That was awesome.